guess what, guys? How are you guys doing? So again, welcome to my first ever vlog. And for you guys who don't know me, my name is Julian, obviously, and I don't know why I'm taking this video and why I have this headphones with me right now, because I just finished my interview and that's basically what I'm doing. So I work online most of the time. That's my life. Okay, so the reason why I'm taking this video is to let you know, guys, why I'm living here in Vietnam and why I decided to stay. Well, of course, I still go back to my home, to my country, which is the Philippines. So I'm from Baguio City, and I will just give you some of the things that I considered why I'm still here in Vietnam right now. So I'll give you at least 7 things. First, of course, is jobs and opportunities. So if you're a Filipino and you wanted to look for a job here in Vietnam, so there are only 2 major, but of course you can find other stuff that you like to, or other jobs that you like to apply. So, but the 2 major jobs for Filipinos are English teacher, to become an English teacher, and of course to become a singer, an artist. I think these are, because most of the Filipinos I've met, like, these are their jobs. Okay, so it's either you wanted to become an English teacher or you wanted to become an artist, a singer. Okay, so that's the first, jobs and opportunities, but of course you can find other jobs that you like. Okay, second is I like the food and the drinks. In terms of food, I would say I prefer to eat Vietnamese food compared to Filipino food. Well, don't get me wrong, because the reason why I like Vietnamese food is because there is a balance between like vegetables and meat. So more veggies sometimes and less meat. But in Philippines, of course, you expect more meat and less vegetables, and we love to eat rice. Okay, and also I love noodles, so that's why I like to stay, or I like the food here in Vietnam. That's an airplane out there. Okay, well, I live in near the airport, so that's why I'm used to it. Okay, and of course drinks. In terms of drinks, I love the drinks here because it's so diverse. Especially the coffee. I'm a coffee person, so I love to drink coffee every day. I love their different kinds of coffee here, like yogurt coffee and egg coffee. And when you drink coffee here, it comes with a tea, which is really unusual in the Philippines. Okay, well, of course, if you love drinking coffee, then you will love to stay in Vietnam. Okay, and of course the lifestyle, that's number 3, lifestyle and cost of living. Lifestyle here is it's cheap. Of course, if you compare this in the Philippines, it's kind of similar, but there are things that are expensive in the Philippines and also that's cheap here. There are things that are expensive here that's also cheap in the Philippines. Like, for example, rice is expensive in the Philippines while it's cheaper here. Some restaurants in the Philippines are cheaper compared here. Okay, so depending on your preference, of course. And the cost of living, well, in terms of rent, it's expensive here if you are living in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm gonna leave a link below how much do I spend for my rent every month and like for my food, so I hope you guys can check that out in my blog. Okay, and but a lot of expats are coming here to live in Vietnam because it's compared from their countries, of course, especially when you're from the Western countries like America, then of course it's cheaper to stay here in Asia. Okay, and security and road accidents, that's number 4. Security, in terms of security, it's safe here in Vietnam because of maybe there's no terrorism here, firearms are not allowed, or it's illegal to hold a gun here. And road accidents, that's also one thing that you have to consider because of motorbikes accidents. If you're not safe, of course, so we have to use our common sense. So don't go drive when your drone. The fifth one, what I like here, it's of course it's climate and weather. I'm from Baguio City, so the weather is colder there. But when I came here, well, it's warm, it's hot, and but I was sweating at first, but still you get used to it. Okay, like it's the same in the Philippines. And of course the language, that's one thing that you have to consider before coming to Vietnam. It's really a challenging language to learn. It's even more difficult than Chinese, I guess, because of its 6 tones. And I'm still working on it, so I'm acquiring the language naturally. So like I learned, of course, how to count, how to order food, or like how to get the bill, so for survival purposes. And that's the 6th thing, that's the language you need to consider. And the 7th is, last and foremost, that's the internet connection. Well, internet here is it's really good, it's awesome, and it's quick, it's fast, it's cheap, which I like to stay here because I usually work online and I use it for my job. And that's why I like staying here, because of it's a fast internet connection. That's why a lot of digital nomads are also coming here, influencers, to work in Vietnam. So these are just 7 things that you need to consider before coming here in Vietnam. Of course, we have our own preferences. Well, maybe you don't like to stay in Asia, you might want to stay somewhere else, but if you want to stay in Vietnam, you might want to consider these things before coming here. Alright, so that's it for this video, and I hope that you guys learned something. And if you guys want to learn or want to have I don't know, like suggestions for me to talk about, and I'm gonna leave a comment. And thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell to make sure it'll be posted in the next video. Alright, have a great day. Bye bye.